Greetings, all welcome. Thanks so much for joining us for Aries. Wow. Next 2 weeks from whenever you find it, but if it's relevant to you, this is May 17th, 2025. But it is timeless. I'm not going to say always. I try to put the dates in for us to see. I have cleared the board with the bell for us. I did turn off the for listening to the bell because it's a different setting. Not that that's relevant to anything, but there you go. So for the next 2 weeks, whenever you're finding us for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, sometimes it's for cross watchers and sometimes not so much. I know we're all curious, right? Let's see. We will ask something about a paradigm and the original one. And it's difficult to see. But it will open your mind once you realize that there's more for you to see. Oh, golly gee willikers, that was kind of rhymey, right? All right, so for Aries, next 2 weeks, let's see what the original source, the original one, the original word. We are in the here and the now. We are in a transformation. We are in a transformation phase as Aries. And it might feel chaotic, stressful, just something that we're not comfortable with that, right? We're not comfortable with being in a spot where we don't feel like we have control. But then again, I think that this is being placed here for us to realize that these things that are outside of our control are outside of our perceived control. Yeah. And these messages are definitely coming through to help us manage that. Yeah, that's it. Messenger of fire or messenger of wands. Oh, really? Okay, maybe one more from here, and there are several decks for Aries for the next 2 weeks. That's going to be most helpful. You might find that some of the other readings would be helpful with regard to relationships that I've done, and this is for a general. That's not, I mean, those were, you can find some of the less mainstream discussions on Rumble. I just kind of heard one more at least. But yeah, it's definitely challenging times at this point. I don't know if it's going to become more clear. I think for some things are going to, clarity is going to come. And, we can't have clarity come too quick because it'll be overwhelming. I experienced that about 5 years ago, and it was, all right, take it from the bottom. All right. Yes. All right. So for Aries, next 2 weeks, boomity boomity boom. Wow. These are spirit messages. And these are messages from the earth. And this is what's going to make it feel a little on the chaotic side. Because we're going to feel like there's going to be a lot. It's going to feel like I'm going to get overwhelmed any second. But it's almost like there's a dam. You're going to feel like the dam is going to burst. And it just gets to that spot. And it's holding there. It's holding there. But it never breaks. somehow there is this pause, and then it's kind of like you're exhaling and you can't exhale anymore. There's so much pressure to exhale. And then all of a sudden, there's going to be a big inhale, a big influx of assimilation. Mm. Yeah, how about that flood, huh? Ace of Cups, overflowing, divinely inspired, enrobed. Wow, I'm getting some really like chill vibes. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So the moon is full of mystery. And the moon is also going to be giving out that mystical, divine, mystical deliverance of a message of support. Some people say that what we see and call the moon in the sky is not a natural, how would you say it? Some say it's a satellite. Some say it's creature made because they don't want to say man made, but it's manufactured. It was, yeah. Some are saying there's like a seam on it and, it rang like a bell. These are all stories that are coming out and you take them as true because of maybe where it came from, if it came from the government. Yeah. So what needs to maybe happen is that irrespective of what we are being told, and there is some, as we're told, there is some documentation in ancient writings that there was a time before the moon was in the sky, and that may be true if we are in a place that was at one point building these different energies that was here to create balance. So let's keep this all in perspective because people like to demonize, well, it wasn't there before. Oh, it must not be man-made. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, the other. So let's use these things that are in the here and now for us to increase who and what we are. I don't even know where that was going. So I hope that was helpful for somebody, but there are more cards coming. I'm going to take a wee sip. Local ginger ale with a squeegee of lime. Nothing like it. So as far as this goes, there is this maybe this feeling that there's just a lot of information coming in, and it's not going to make a lot of sense at first, but it's going to create this balance between the mystery and the emotion. Is that it? Okay. If you find this to be helpful helpful to you, please like, share, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll be able to set something up that's going to be interesting for everyone. Still working on that group. Send me an email. Link to the email is below. And if you're interested in that group, it's solutions. It's about solutions. You present a problem and we work out the solution. If you send me the solution in the email within the group, we will figure it out. It's probably only gonna be like maybe a 30-minute group. If it runs over that, that's fine too. So the other thing is that finding these things that are helpful to us and we're able to help others. Actually, this is about encouragement. Maybe that was coming through because I was thinking about having to manage all of these very, very intense, very powerful emotions, information, because we've got fire, we've got earth, we've got water. The only thing we don't have here is a sword, but we do have these two major arcanas with this transformation and the mystery. So I think sometimes, like I said, I believe this to be kind of a mystical pieces of information that we're going to be getting, but it's here for our encouragement. Oh my gosh, the mystery of the moonlight. There's wisdom in this thing. So, one of the things I'm hearing right now about the moon, because there is some mystery involved, there is a sense of purging. Now, when you put something out at night and it's in the moonlight, the temperature is actually cooler in the moonlight than what it is in the shade of the moonlight. And that to me says that this is something that draws from you if you use the intention that it was set here to provide. That's what we can do to pull out some negative or things that no longer serve us. It can pull out negativity. It's going to make us strong for sure. There is strength, integration, coordination, balance, fortitude, connectedness. Look at that number, 44. If that might be significant. I know it's significant for me. 44, really important right now. Really, really important. And I think that this is an esoteric support system that we're kind of tapping into today. This is for Aries for sure. Wow. So what would be the reason for all of this in the next 2 weeks is that we're going to have to be making a choice. So for the next 2 weeks, we need to prepare, Aries, we need to prepare for a lot of information to come in that's going to feel chaotic. And we're going to wonder what in God's green earth this is. We're going to be able to create this realm, situation, state of mind, state of being that's going to draw back that curtain. And when we draw back that curtain is going to tell us, okay, now you know what's going on. Make your choice. Step forward. Take that step. You're being encouraged. And whether you find this in, meditation or whether you find it with someone who you feel is a great support to you. That's it. All righty. Thank you so much. So grateful for each and every one. And I guess I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.